everyone, and welcome to this video. My name is Georgina. I am an intuitive therapist based here in beautiful County Wicklow in Ireland. I help people all around the world connect to their soul, to their truth, to their inner wisdom, inner knowledge, inner guidance, and help them to create a life that is aligned with that. So in this month's video, in November 2018, I really want to talk to you about using our conscious choice, using the superpower that we have as human beings, that free will and conscious choice. And as we enter this winter, November, a time where we feel drawn to reflect and hibernate and reflect on the year that has just gone and start to think about 2019. I really want us to use our conscious choice to reflect in a way that is actually going to bring us a new year, which is not repeating the old habits or patterns that are no longer serving us. So we actually get to manifest and create a year that we truly desire. So how we need to do that is change how we are choosing to reflect on the year that has just gone. Or it's not gone yet, but we start to really look back on the year, reflect on all that has happened. It has been a year of great transformation, great change, great transition, breaking down of the old, letting go of the old, seeing the parts of ourselves that have been holding us back and choosing to let those go and step into a new. But for a lot of people right now are in kind of limbo where we can't see the new, which I really feel next year we will start to really see the fruits of our labor of a lot of the challenges that have come up this year and a lot of the changes. Next year is when it will start to manifest and we'll really start to see all that we've gone through this year, see all the challenges and all the learning and how we can bring it into next year and actually start to create and manifest. So this has been a year of kind of laying the foundations, clearing out of the old. And so I want to make sure as we come towards the end of this year that you are choosing to celebrate, not berate. So what do I mean by that? Very, very often when we are starting to reflect on the past or reflect on the year that's just gone by, we look at all the ways we got things wrong, what we didn't achieve, what we didn't create, what we didn't manifest, what's still not right. We criticize and berate ourselves. That's where we need to use our conscious choice and change how we are reflecting, change the reflection practice that we have. Because what we focus on, we will just manifest more of. So if we want 2019 to really be the new year that the universal consciousness is trying to push us towards, we need to be thinking differently, speaking differently, acting differently in our everyday choices, in our everyday moments. And one of the most important ways is how we reflect on our day, how we reflect on the month, how we reflect on the past, how we reflect on the years gone by. If when we are doing that, we keep looking back and picking out all the things that were wrong, all the things that went wrong, all the things we haven't done, all the things we haven't got yet, all that's lacking, we are going to focus our energy on all that is lacking, all that is not right. So let us choose to celebrate and focus on what is right, what went right, what we learned, how we've grown, how we've changed, how we've overcome the challenges, because that is actually going to lay the foundations for an incredible 2019 where we actually can manifest what it is we truly, truly want and what it is we truly desire, which is more love, abundance, miracles, joy, truth. And if we keep focusing on what we haven't got, the lack and the fear and the criticism and the judgment, we are going to attract more ways where we can judge and criticize and berate ourselves. So we want to focus on celebrate, not berate. So what I really urge you to do in this November is to take time to breathe, because it has been a very fast year, a time of great changes, as I've spoken about, where we felt grief because we've been letting go of the past and the old self, shedding layers, shedding parts of us that no longer serve us. So it's been a lot. We need to take a breath. We need to pause. We need to reflect on what has gone on, what has happened, what we have done, looking at all the positives, all the ways we can celebrate. And then that is going to start to lay the foundations and get us clear on what we want more of going forward for 2019. So really the way we do this is ask the right questions. So when we are starting to reflect this month, so take out a journal, spend some time writing down and reflecting on the questions that I'm going to give you. And these questions are all focused on the ways that we can celebrate ourselves and what has gone on this year, and focus on the gifts that we have received, the gifts even in the pain, the ways we have overcome the challenges, what we have created, what we have let go of, what we have shed, what we have released. That's all amazing work. We don't recognize it, but it's huge growth, and it is moving us towards more love, more truth, more authentic ways of living. And as you are doing this, you are only benefiting yourself, you're benefiting the world, you're benefiting everybody around you. So we need to celebrate that, we need to honor that, and we need to take time to step back and really do that. So take some time this month in November to create a reflection practice. So I'm going to give you some questions, and you can stop the video and write them down, or even answer them during this video by pausing, or take some time on your own to answer these questions. And what I'm really trying to get you to do is shift your perspective, to look back on the months in this year and this year that we've gone through, and really, really see the gifts, the positive, the amazingness that you are, that you have come through, such growth, such change, such transition. I want you to celebrate all that you are and all that has happened, so that you actually start to focus your mind and start to focus your energy on wanting to celebrate more in 2019. So you are showing the universe what you are valuing. So I'm going to read out these questions, and you can jot them down and take some time to answer them in your own space. So, what did I achieve this year? What did I achieve this year? And it could be something small, to changing a habit, to changing how you speak, to taking up a new habit, to letting something go, to letting a fearful thought go, to letting a behavior go, to letting a pattern go, to ending something, to making changes, to inviting something new in. It can be small, it can be big, but what did I achieve this year? What did I learn about myself? This is a year, or has been a year, of great learning about the parts of us that have been blocking our growth, and barriers to love and blocks to love, and where we harm ourselves and where we sabotage ourselves and all of that. So it's been a great year of learning. So what did I learn about myself? What gifts did pain give me this year? What gifts did pain give me this year? There has been a lot of pain, because as we release the old and make way for new, it's like birth. It's like we are going through labor pains, in effect, of kind of making way for new, and it can be painful as we're stretching out of our comfort zone, as we're stepping into newness, as we're letting go of parts of us that we've thought we've needed to keep us safe, but actually they've been holding us back. That can feel quite painful. As I said, next year I think you'll see the fruits of your labor, in a sense that you will start to see what all this releasing and making room has been for, to invite in the new. So what gifts did pain give me this year? We are focusing now and shifting our perspective. Instead of looking at that pain as something you've done wrong, that you deserve, that why me, the victim energy, we are shifting it to find the gifts, to find the joy, to find the love, because we are telling the universe that is what I value, and that is what I want to see more of next year. What did I learn from the challenges this year brought? What did I learn from the challenges that this year brought? What did I do this year that I'm so proud of? What did I do this year that I'm so proud of? So really take time. It can be hard sometimes because we need to be looking at big things we've achieved. It's small things. It's maybe staying calm in the midst of a crisis or in the midst of toddler tantrums. I stayed calm. That is something to be proud of, because that is a change for your highest good and the good of all those around you. What am I so grateful for? What am I so grateful for? What has this year brought me that I am so grateful for? So all these questions are designed to shift your perspective, focus your awareness, bring the energy onto what you want to invite more of in next year. This month, I actually celebrate my 40th birthday. So it is a month of celebration for me, not in parties and all of that, but actually in celebrating who I am, the truth of who I am, what I have done and achieved and created, what I have overcome. I am really going to spend a month where I am consciously every day in the evening time, in my evening practice, my nighttime practice, how can I celebrate me? What did I do today that I can celebrate? What about me can I celebrate today? Imagine if every day we took time to celebrate ourselves. How different would we feel? How differently would our day go? We need to train our minds to focus on what is right, not as what is wrong. And I know as a mom, as a wife, as a teacher, as a guide, that I certainly can fall into the trap of berating myself and looking back on the day and all the ways and all the things I got wrong. So I am consciously choosing, as I move into my 40th year, 40th decade, that I consciously choose to celebrate myself rather than berate myself. So I am inviting you to not wait until your birthday, one day of the year where we celebrate ourselves. Why don't we celebrate ourselves every single day? Even if it's just one thing we celebrate about being you in the world. How our energy would shift, our vibration would shift. It would make a massive impact in the world, and it would certainly make a massive impact in your world. So that is my birthday invitation for you, to celebrate yourself. Stop berating ourselves. Let's start celebrating. Until next month, I send you love. Sat Nam.